Hey, what's going on? I'm Cassidy. I'm an artist. I give PayPal a 5 out of 5 stars. And for more reviews, click below. Before PayPal, since I was such an early adopter, I really was only using primarily just my bank account at the time. So with that, the payment structure, especially integrating with the internet, isn't very savvy, especially at the time when PayPal was really first coming out. So as far as bank transfers, as far as paying for online products, just the ease of use wasn't quite where it started to get to once PayPal started to innovate in the space. So just going from basically analog banks to digital banks, that was when I made the leap between banks and PayPal, and PayPal is becoming and had it ended up becoming the banking model of the future, which we're still currently using. One of the main reasons that I chose PayPal was because it it was universal. And again, even in the early phases, the problems that PayPal sought to fix were all of the problems that I was having with analog banks, such as speedy transfers, such as using your bank across multiple platforms before there were such things as PayPal and Amazon Pay and et cetera, et cetera. Um, and so I was running into a lot of problems with not just transfers and fees and these were the early days of PayPal and whatnot, and really just using anything other than fiat on the internet. So PayPal made it really easy to transfer from this bank to that bank, from your bank to your PayPal bank. They even had the PayPal credit card, which you can use for businesses to get inventory and whatnot. So it basically was everything I was looking for in an analog bank, but it was in a digital bank. So it really met all of my needs at that time. And then on top of that, the most important part is it continued to grow with me and with other companies. And so that was the most important part why I continue to use PayPal today. One of the best parts about getting started with PayPal was the ease of it. It's really an extension of your analog bank. And at least that's how I look at it. So the fact that it's really easy to just add a card or multiple cards, which really integrates PayPal with whatever other method of banking that you're using, um, means that it's not necessarily a either or, but really PayPal is kind of an intensifier or of a PayPal is a tool of banking to be used and integrated with other ways of banking. So to me, it was really a no brainer. It's not necessarily that you need to choose between this or that. It's that PayPal will make your banking experience, whatever it is prior, more desirable because of the way that it works with what you're already using. My personal recommendation for anybody that's thinking about using or getting PayPal is just go for it, because there's no sign up fees. There's no like tricky, authentication process that you're not used to or something. It's a few clicks of a button. You're integrating it, as quickly as you're integrating Apple Pay or any of the other products that you're using for banking wise. The big difference is that PayPal is a little bit broader, and once you have a PayPal, you can have a business PayPal, personal PayPal. You have, like I said, PayPal credit cards. It's really no downside to at least exploring it. Um, I think with the PayPal credit card, you get like no interest for however long of a time. There's literally, as far as I can tell, and as far as I've seen personally, no downside to have PayPal. Payer protection and payee protection when you're buying and selling on different platforms. I feel like if you try it and for whatever reason don't like it, you can just not use it. So I really feel like it's foolproof. It's a fail safe. It's something that if you have a personal or business banking needs, you should definitely try PayPal.